Hey guys, happy Monday. Hopefully, okay, perfect. I am going to just tag a bunch of people that pop up, not because I feel like you need to hear this, but just because I don't like talking to myself, and most of these people are like people that have been doing this for a hot minute. I probably should have not tagged all them. And if you do get tagged, it's not anything like crazy. I am just tagging a bunch of people because I don't like talking to myself. So if you have any newbies, definitely tag them in this video. I'm about to be done tagging people. And I literally just went through and clicked. So if you have some new people on your team, make sure that they see this, because I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about bricks, because for some reason people like really love bricks, right? Which, I mean, I do too, because let's be real, I've got he said, do you mean bricks on houses? No, I mean the Scentsy bricks, honey. That was funny. People really love bricks because there is so much wax there, right? And, you know, I have way too many warmers. I'm using 3 bars every time I change my wax out, right? Because I'm using 3 or 4 cubes. So bricks are something that you need to use to your advantage, because people go crazy over them. And if you're new to Scentsy and you don't know what a brick is, it is 5.5, it's equivalent to 5.5 bars, okay? And, I have a like brick customer care sheet somewhere. I'm going to have to find it. If anybody can whip one up and share it in our team page, that would be great. But what I mean by a brick customer care sheet is you don't want your customers to think that they need to use a whole brick cube in their warmer. I mean, some people might, but I mean, that's just a little overkill. I usually break my cube up in half, sometimes in 3s, for my bricks. Now, bricks are 1 for $24, 2 for $40, and they're 3 brand new scents. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. People are not going to buy a brick of something if they're not sure they're going to like it, unless they know that you'll like trade it out with them or something like that. So I usually know that bricks are always going to come in November, because that's just what Scentsy does. And so I was ready. So I've already ordered all of my bricks. Now, if you have people that you know, like Vanilla Bean Buttercream or Very Snowy Spruce, you can go to your orders tab and search those fragrances. If you know that any of your customers like those, you need to be reaching out to them. Don't just post on social media. Don't just send an email, because people don't read emails. People don't see social media. You need to be personally texting them, letting them know that that brick is available, because I have a girl that is obsessed with Vanilla Bean Buttercream. Well, your girl's about to get her some bricks, okay? So that. And then the other 3 brand new fragrances smell amazing. And this is a way, if you don't have the money to go and buy all of those bricks up front, it's okay. I'm not saying that you need to go and spend $8 million on Scentsy. What I am saying, though, is maybe you, if you're a leader and your team, can buy the 3 bricks and split up the cubes of the bricks so that you can smell them, so that you can sample them. I'm not saying that you have to go and buy an entire brick, but what I am saying is that your customers are not going to buy them if you aren't using them, and if you can't describe that to them once they know people have them in their hands. And trust me, guys, your customers know whether or not you're using the products. They know whether or not you've actually smelt that brick. I mean, it's just real life. I never ordered the Aladdin. Because I looked at the descriptions and I knew that it wasn't something that I was really going to like. So I got to smell one of my team members. Okay. So it's okay for you to get with a team member and say, or if you say, I'll buy this brick, you buy that one, and y'all do a trade. Think of a way outside of the box if you don't have the money to buy the bricks. Okay. And then also, if you're not, and I mean, if you buy a brick, take pictures with it before you break it apart. Take pictures of the clamshell. Take selfies. Have a dang... If you're coming to my Friendsgiving, maybe mine will be here by then, and I'll let you guys smell them and take pictures with them. If yours come in and you're coming to Friendsgiving this Saturday, then please do that. But guys, they're not going to buy them if they can't smell them. Now, let's talk about how to market it. Number one, Bailey already posted on our team page something that I asked for in our leaders page because I couldn't find a flyer that had a picture of the bricks as well as the description, and that was really what I wanted. One thing that was all together, because I have some bag parties I'm about to send out. I have some bag parties that are already out, so now I can email that file to them and they can print it out. And that's going to go in all of my mail outs. Okay, so those are going to be in there. Now, Bailey already made that for you. So there is zero reason why people shouldn't be marketing these like hella crazy. All I did at the bottom was I said text to order and added my contact info. Okay, and you always need to be upselling for a bundle. Okay, don't just go in, oh, one's $24. No, you need to say they're 2 for $40. And if they say something about not wanting to buy 2 of them for $40, 2 things that you can respond to them and say. Number one, you can say, okay, well, you can get 1 for $24. Or get this, guys, this is working smarter. Ask them if they have a friend that might want a brick. And then them and that friend can do the bundle for $40. Right? Yes, you may be losing out on a couple PRV because you bundled it for them, but you're providing good customer service. You are taking care of them. They're going to remember that. And those could be brand new customers. So if somebody's only wanting 1 brick, there's no reason that you shouldn't be reaching out to other people, seeing if somebody else wants to bundle with them. And I mean, let's be honest here, guys. Like, if a bundle of bricks is $40, that only takes 5 people to have a qualifying party. So every single person on this team should be using that flyer, using your marketing, and reaching out, y'all, to 10 people. Like right now, as soon as you get off this, reach out to 10 people about the bricks. And you know what people really do like is exclusive fragrances. I'm excited about them. I don't think I'm going to like the caramel one very much because I'm not a food smell person, but I still got it. I don't like very snowy spruce because it gives me a headache, but I still got it because you know what, guys? I am going to be able to do my live sniff session. I'm going to be able to show all my customers that I have them, and I'm going to be able to let my customers know by one-on-one communication that I already have those bricks on hand. They can come get them. Okay? And so it only takes 5 people ordering a brick bundle for you to have a qualifying party and to be active this month. So I'm going to be real with y'all. There's no reason for everybody on our team not to be active when I'm talking 5 people buy a brick bundle and you're active. Or like I said with my idea before, if they don't want both bricks, see if they have a friend. Tell them you'll give them some additional freebies, which may just be like a dang sample or a scent circle, which I'm going to give them anyway, but they don't know that, if they get someone to buy a brick that's not your current customer. You have to work smarter, not harder. And that's one thing that I've really been intentional about this entire fall, is finding new customers. That's what I did with my mystery bags. I told them if they got a mystery bag sold to someone who isn't my current customer, that I'm going to give them an additional freebie. You know what it was? Some washer whiff and laundry liquid samples that I already had made. They don't know that, right? So everybody should be marketing the heck out of these bricks. You guys have any questions about the bricks? What I said on here earlier, because I see like Faith and Morgan and some other people just popped on. I know there was like a brick care sheet about how you cut your cubes so that you don't use an entire brick cube in your warmer. If anybody has one of those, that would be great if you could post it. I'm going to try and find mine, but mine was like super boring on Word. And I know now we all like use the better apps, but it was made like forever and ever ago. Also, this is a follow-up. If they get a brick and they are obsessed with it, they can add it to Scentsy Club. and Scentsy will make that scent for them. Why do you think Scentsy does these new fragrances? They're not dumb. They're a very smart company. They want you to get hooked on something that's only available for this month so that you sign up for Scentsy Club. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, so don't take my word for it. I need to look into this. If you sign up to get one of the new fragrances in Scentsy Club, from what someone said is that it only comes in a bar. It's not a brick. So I'm going to have to check on that, which kind of would make sense. I'd have not really heard of them making bricks in Scentsy Club, except for those ones that are like exclusive. So if anybody knows the answer to that, that would be great. But like I said, now if you want a free, and also something I was going to talk to you guys about with the brick bundles, if somebody only wants one and they're bundling with a friend, then they still split that shipping. So I mean, that makes it even cheaper, right? Because you're just going to charge them $20 plus tax and shipping each, if that makes sense. For those of you that are popping on, you're gonna have to watch the replay. What I was saying is that if somebody only wants one brick, encourage them to find a friend that may want a brick, and then they're both saving money. And it encourages them to do that, because if they buy one brick, they're paying $24 before tax and shipping. But if they find a friend, then each of them are saving $4. So to them, it seems like, oh, we're saving $8. Like, that's a big deal. And it is a big deal. And that's what you need to do for your customers. Okay? Bricks make perfect gifts. People love them because they're bigger. You need to explain that to your customers. Explain that it's super exclusive and blah, blah, blah. Does anybody else have any questions about bricks? I was going to do a post about how to like share and do all that, but I felt like doing a video on the way home would be a little bit more convenient. For those of you that are just popping on, if you haven't bought the bricks, you need to. If you can't afford to buy all of the bricks, find a team member to split them with, or you buy a brick and your other two team members buy the other two bricks. If you want to make samples, you don't have to buy a brick of vanilla bean buttercream and very snowy spruce, guys. Go buy a bar, right? Go buy a bar and sample it that way. But whatever you do, you need to do it now. And you need to be front loading your month. So if you're on my team, I am challenging you right now to go sell 5 brick bundles so that you have a $200 order going in. Okay? For those of you who are other directors and stuff that have seen this, I'm going to save this video so that you can share it if you want to. I wish I had a brick in front of me, but I was just on my way home. All right? Love y'all. Mean it.